Hello, Capricorn. This is Monica with Pisces Moon Intuitive. Let's do your reading. First, as usual, we're going to ask what's coming up for you, what you be dealing with, facing in your life, and how you're currently doing on your soulmate journey. Second part of this video, we're going to ask about your soulmate. Whoever it is you're thinking of concentrating on while watching this video, whether you're currently in contact with them or not. Universe, please step in, share very clear and important messages for the sign of Capricorn. For Cappy's highest good, please. Universe, please show us what's coming up for Capricorn in their life, and how is Capricorn currently doing on their soulmate journey. What's coming up for Cappies in their life, and how is Capricorn currently doing on their soulmate journey. Extra message. Wow, you're so guarded right now towards your soulmate. You love this person, but you're very guarded emotionally. You feel like you need to clear the air with them, but you're not reaching out, even though you feel tempted to reach out to them. But it looks like because you're showing up as the most guarded Queen of all queens, Queen of Swords, it looks like you are quite disappointed in this relationship. But you have a lot to say to them, express to them, get off your chest so they understand you. So you can feel at least closure in this situation because you're wearing blue. And blue is the color of expression, verbal expression to be more precise. Communication, verbal communication, especially. You have a lot to say to them. Yeah. But you guarded emotionally towards them. This situation being up and down, off and on relationship is affecting your work, your concentration, maybe even your productivity at work. Yeah. You feel that you put more work, effort, time into this relationship. You didn't feel reciprocated in this relationship. Yeah, you would like them to put more effort, work, energy into this situation. You still love this person. Yeah, you're very drawn to them, attracted to them. You have great chemistry with them, but you feel disappointed in the way things are going with this relationship. It's like you're ready to give them an ultimatum. Let's see. Yeah, you're not ready to completely let go of this relationship because Six of Swords is reversed. It's upside down. So you're hoping that when you communicate with this person and tell them everything you feel you need to tell them to be understood, you're hoping that they will show you significant improvement where the two of you can actually work on this relationship together and have solid reconciliation, new beginning. You think that will be your last chance to do that. Yeah, you're not ready to completely let go of this relationship just yet, even though you feel quite frustrated and disappointed in this relationship. You feel that you want to give it one last chance because you still love them. Yeah, you love this person. Universe, please show us. Let's see. But you want them to know that you are serious about ending this relationship if you need to end it. Universe, please show us what's coming up for Cappies, and how is Capricorn currently doing on their soulmate journey. You love this person. You do. Deep inside, you feel this deep love for you, and you're hoping there's going to be reconciliation. You're not telling them yet to them, but you're hoping there's going to be reconciliation. You feel that communication has been an issue for a while in this relationship. You are hoping that when you communicate with them, they will participate in this communication with you and express themselves, give you feedback, let you know how they're feeling, what they're thinking. You want them to participate, not just listen, but also give you feedback. Somehow this relationship being up and down, off and on, is affecting you financially. Some kind of financial setbacks are showing up here. Yeah, you feel tired from the way things are going. You feel tired, but you feel like you need to see things through to figure out A or B, whether there's reconciliation or it's the end of the relationship for good. Universe, yeah, you want to break this silence, but you want them to reach out to you. You want them to communicate with you, extend the olive branch to you. Yeah, let's see. Universe, please show us what's coming up for Cappies and how is Capricorn currently doing on their soulmate journey. Yeah, it looks like, wow, you want this communication like today. You are hoping to have this communication because their sword is pointing down, which stands for communication clarity, and yours is pointing up, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. You doubt they're going to reach out to you first. Yeah, you feel like you're going to have to be the one initiating this communication to find this clarity, to find this closure if the two of you don't reconcile. Your energy is beautiful. You're showing up here as highly vibrational Empress. They're showing up as guarded Emperor. You really are loving, nurturing, giving, but you feel you weren't reciprocated, and you feel like they need to really prove themselves to you through actions, work, for you to let your guard down and be able to reconcile. Right now, you, as it stands, you feel it's the end of this relationship, yet you still love this person. Yeah, you feel like the two of you have a lot to figure out together and talk about, discuss. And you don't want to be swayed by your feelings, emotions when you have a conversation with them. You want to use your logic, sound judgment, to be discerning in making that decision. Yeah, very good, Cappies. Now, let's see what's going on here. Universe, we show us what's coming up for Cappies and how is Capricorn currently doing on their soulmate journey. Yeah, this has been an on and off, up and down relationship. You worried about one thing, that if the two of you decide to reconcile, you worry that it's going to follow the same pattern of behavior, that the two of you will break up with each other again. If you reconcile this time, you want to stay together. You don't want to go through additional heartbreak and additional breakup. Yeah, look how guarded you are. You're showing up for the second time as the most guarded emotionally Queen of Swords. This time you're holding Five of Swords. It looks like the two of you had a serious discussion, more like disagreement, and you feel you need to clear things up. You need to express yourself, to have a follow-up communication after that discussion or disagreement between you two. Yeah, it's been an on and off relationship. When things go well between you two, you feel it's such a blissful relationship, but when things go opposite, you feel like you need to get away from this relationship. Yeah, it goes from one extreme to the other. You don't feel like you have a middle ground in this relationship. It's always either up in the air or just nothing is happening. Yeah, you feel like you have a lot to deal with. Yeah, like you have to express yourself to really be fully understood, and vice versa. You know that this communication is not going to be easy, but you can handle it. You know it. Yeah. Now, I'm so proud of you, Cappies, how strong and resilient you are. Let's see what's going on with that soulmate you've been dealing with. Universe, please show us what's going on currently with that soulmate of Cappies that Cappies have been dealing with. What's going on currently with that soulmate of Cappies that Cappies have been dealing with? This one is looking at me as extra message, very important. Yeah, you see, it's very difficult for the two of you to let each other go. Here's Wheel of Fortune again, but this time from bigger tarot. You see, Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. So this means the two of you, your two souls, have a very long-standing soul history together going back many lifetimes, and you still have lessons to learn from each other. Yeah. They do recognize that they should have put more work, effort, energy into this relationship than they did. So that's a very positive, good sign that they recognize it. They do see it. The question is, how will they handle it? What will they do about it to fix it, to make it right? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, the justice is reversed. You two have a lot to discuss and work on. Yeah, in this lifetime. Still, this is unfinished. Yeah, you still have lessons to learn from each other. They feel that they could have handled this situation better and not lose you. Like they have a lot to prove to you, a lot to correct, to make things right between you two. They stressed out about this situation. Yeah, they stressed out. And the reason why they stressed out is because they love you. They don't feel closure in this situation. Let's see their subconscious position. Ooh, so the disagreement the two of you had was more than a disagreement. It was a serious disagreement. Yeah. And they worry that the two of you will end up in a disagreement again. That's the last thing they want. They don't want another disagreement. They want peaceful resolutions. They want peaceful, calm conversations between you two. Very good. I'm glad they recognize that. They see that very clearly. So it's clear that they're ready for that communication. They're preparing themselves seriously for this communication with you. Let's see, universe, please show us what's going on currently with that soulmate of Cappies that Cappies have been dealing with. They don't want to disappoint you. No, they don't want to disappoint you. You are very important to this person. Look how worried they are that this could be the end of this relationship. That the two of you will not be able to find middle ground in this relationship. They want to put work into this, but the question is, will they? I'm glad they have solid, good intentions, right? Positive intentions, but intentions on its own are not going to fix this situation. They need to follow through with consistent actions, right? Yeah, they would like to heal this relationship, but they're not sure if it's going to happen. Yeah, they love you deeply. This is one of my favorite cards, the Star. Universe, please show us what's going on currently with that soulmate of Cappies. Yeah, look how sad they feel over losing you. They think it's over. Yeah. Look how sad they feel over losing you. Deeply emotionally affected. Yeah. I'm so sorry both of you are going through so much emotionally. Yeah. Yeah, you see all these emotions, feelings, they analyzing, going through feelings, all these emotions are surfacing. This person is attractive, alluring, very good at their job or business. People look up to them, admire them, but yet they keep thinking about you. Yeah, they're in love. So this person is totally in love with you. Yeah, they had to kind of have this breakaway in this situation to really address their feelings, their deepest feelings. And they realize how much they love you, how much you mean to them emotionally. Yeah, they realize that you are worth fighting for. You are worth fighting for. Yeah, that you are very important to them. Let's see, but the question is, will they act accordingly? Universe, please show us what's going on currently with that soulmate of Cappies. Yeah, they still holding on to some kind of words that were exchanged during that conversation or disagreement, and some of the things that were exchanged during that conversation or disagreement, they took very seriously to heart, and they feel like they need to clear things up with you. Yeah, you see, 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords. They feel hurt. They feel sad. They feel affected emotionally. Yeah, look at this. 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords. They worried about this situation. But they're very strong. They're very resilient. This is them not showing it on the outside. Inside, that's how they feel. But on the outside, if you were to look at them on the outside right now, you would think they're doing just fine, that they moving on with their life, that they happy. Yeah, they protecting themselves. They don't want to be seen as emotionally vulnerable. This person loves you deeply. Cappies, we're going to go into your extended reading. Obviously, we're going to ask about this soulmate, but also new soulmates entering your life. First, however, we're going to ask about this soulmate's true, genuine, long-term intentions and plans for you. What they planning long-term? Then we're going to ask what they're currently hiding from you, whether purposely or can't communicate for whatever reason, but the universe feels you need to be aware of for your highest good. And of course, at the end, we're going to ask advice for you on how to best handle this soulmate connection at this time and anything else you need to know about your life, including new soulmates entering your life, new chapters, new beginnings in your life, also your health, finances, business, job opportunities, family matters, friendships, whatever it is you need to know, they'll show it at the end of the reading as well. So Cappies, click on the extended link below this video in the description box below, and I'll see you there.